Like all over the place?
No, it's very to the point. Like you meant to do that.
And this looks intentional to you? Absolutely not.
It's like a swaft. It's like a graceful unicorn.
I'm going to touch you with my regular hand.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm going to touch you with my cold hand. Why is it so much colder?
I don't know. Where do you put it?
It's just in the air like my other hand.
You normally have cups
just
in that
flapping
hand?
in the air. No.
Is that your hand that you hold your ice?
No.
Your ice holder?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hold my water for that exact reason because it was like my hand was already cold.
I mean, like I said, you might be a
cold-handed bandit.
An Avenger or something.
Oh, jeez.
You're be a superhero. What's up? Is your hands still warm?
No. It's still private, I bet. Yeah, there it is.
No, baby.
I can tell when ain't nobody coming in that it's still on.
You should try the mittens. Right?
I don't want to try the mittens.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I don't want to try the mittens. No, because then I can't type or anything.
Just use your offhand.
No, I don't.
You can have one warm hand.
No, because my cold hand is also my right hand.
That might be why it's cold. It's your typey hand.
But I should move it more, therefore it should be warmer, right? It should get more activity.
You're right.
Good morning, Mom. Hi, Chris. Mom said, am I first? Yes, you were the first comment. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Gigi, I'm going to send you an email right after this. So be on the lookout, okay? Tabitha's here. Good morning.
Cup of water in the morning just to hold in that hand.
I know, right? But it doesn't matter because the second that I set it down, it just like goes back to being cold again. Chris said, back to them gloves, huh? Yeah, I mean, they're not the worst. They're not the worst. Good morning, Tammy.
That's a seal
Hi,
approval
Kathy.
Right
good morning, Treva. I'm glad that you're here. Good morning, Lisa. I'm glad that you're here. Heath is here. Rashana says, Grand Rising and happy last Monday in November, WAC fam. I know, right? Sylvia's here. Says, hello, good morning. I see you were in a better mood. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, it's like 30 minutes after that. He just, like, literally, guys, he said the thing that got on my nerves, like, literally 10 seconds before we hit the button. I was just like, yesterday when he was like getting on my nerves, 10 seconds. I mean, like I didn't even have like a minute to cool down. It was right as soon as it was time to hit the button. Then I'm like, you're gonna make me mad right before we gotta hit this button now? Like, but no, we're okay. I got over it very quickly. So, good morning, Gail. Oh, it's so cold. Linda's here. Says, good morning, Rock Fam. Linda, I don't be commenting on the Facebook post when you're like, fasting crew. I'm like, because that's me. But like, I am fasting today as well. Hence the title of this video. So,
that's very cool.
I'll be keeping in. I'll be looking out on fasting crew. Let's see. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Dr. Wise. Chris said yesterday was all the meats day. Ooh, smoked some pork and some beef and made shredded meat for good eatings today. Absolutely. That's shredded meat and ground meat is pretty much my favorite meats is all I'm saying. So
yep, I would have to agree.
I like it. Good morning, TC. JJ's here says, good morning, everybody. I'm fasting too. When are you fasting until? I am.
So you're just doing a 24-hour, right?
No, I'm doing another 24-hour on addition to the one that I did yesterday. Like I didn't eat yesterday, and I'm fasting today as well, so that I can. 48 hours. Yes, but a little longer than 48 hours because I started the day before. You know, 48 hour would technically be if I ate at like 8 o'clock tonight, but I'm about to go to sleep. So right now I am technically. I am 37 hours fasted. So I've already done a 36-hour fast. Yeah, because I stopped eating at 8 o'clock on Sunday. Is it Saturday night? So I'm probably not going to eat till like 9 o'clock tomorrow. So however many hours that is. Yeah, so I'm fasting.
That's really awesome.
Jeffrey said the Rams didn't win. I know, right? It really made me sad. Who did they play? Either way, I wanted them to win. 49. That is it. I did want the 49ers to lose. So Rashana said, yes, Linda and her fasting crew post. I know, right? I'm in the fasting crew. I just don't be posting as much as I should. I am. Exactly. I'd be like silently, seeing what's going on in the group. Melanie's here, says, hello, Autumn and Richard and Work America. Hello.
Good morning, Melanie.
Good morning, Melissa. Chris says she's fasting until the cows come home, and then she's going to eat them. You're right. Tomorrow.
Well, they have to be ground.
Yeah, tomorrow starts. Well, or if they're staked and cooked all the way through. So tomorrow, I really also have to spend today planning what my meal plan is going to be, because I am doing 10 total carbs this month. Like, I'm committed to that. All I know right now is I have a 2-pound thing of ground beef sitting out. Like, other than that, I don't know what's going on. I know, right? So,
well, I mean, that is your perfect scenario, though.
Yes. So, well, no, I got to plan ahead because I can't figure out what I'm going to eat today.
It's the perfect meat, though.
It is. Yes. I definitely know I'm going to make a taco meat out of it. So I'll probably end up having like taco meat, sour cream, and like pork rinds, and then I still have some of my Chipotle mayo. This is going to be the last week for that regardless, just because it's been in there for like a week. And so, that homemade mayo. I know, right? Lisa said, definitely fasting. I did an all-out free fall over the holiday. No regrets. You're right. Same here, Lisa. If you've been watching these lives, you've been seeing my weight go like all over the place. And I'm just like, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes. So I am back on track and I'm feeling good. Yes.
So I think that's how
Jennifer's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Whack and Wark fan from gloomy Florida. No sun today. Same here. It is not sunny. It is cold and it is like rainy. So yes, it's a perfect stay inside day.
Fall wintry day.
Yes, for fall wintry day. Exactly. So that's how it is. JT says, Chris, do you like corn? That's a fun question. Chris, do you like corn? I mean, corn's not really keto, so can't eat it a lot. So Chris said, I spent a lot of time cleaning out the freezer, found a bunch of beef chuck roast, decided they should go right into the smoker, frozen, and finish them in the Instant Pot. Interesting. I still don't understand how smokers work. So they're just grills, but you cook with smoke?
Yeah.
You cook over like a wood fire?
Yeah, it's indirect heat.
It's indirect heat.
Smoke is just the smoke that it's like.
But how does the temperature happen? Like, how do you
create the smoke?
Cook the meat all the way through? Is that because it's a lot of time?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just time. Okay, got it.
Set it and forget it.
That's great.
Yes, it's as soon as you set it, it smokes over many, many, many hours.
Okay, that makes sense then. Lisa said, yes, ma'am, I'm catching the hashtag replay when I get home to good Wi-Fi. I know, right? I know how that feels. TC said, I need your gloves right now. Yeah, they are helping. Like even my fingers that are like this exposed are still so much colder than these fingers, but it is helping the majority of my hand feel.
That's how that works.
Yeah, feel warmer. So, Rashana said, I'm on the fasting train. Also, 65 hours is my target. Yes, Rashana, because a lot of you guys had your fat or like your holiday celebrations yesterday too. Like a lot of people ate all of the holidays on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So
nice.
Maitreya said, it's snowing here. Think I'll stay in my office with the space heater. Exactly. Like I need a space heater too. Let's see. Okay. Chris says a smoker is like an oven that is full of smoke that makes meat delicious. Simple as that. Treva said indirect cooking. It's the original slow cooker. I love you guys. That makes sense. Arodi said, Autumn, did the immersion blender work for coffee? So yes, it did. I actually think that I like that method from now on even better because it gets a lot less dishes dirty, a lot fewer dishes dirty. Because when I make it in the blender, you have to like clean the blender thing and then you have to clean the little blade, then you have to clean the top. Granted, that's just rinsing things, right? But the immersion blender, all you got to do, you only have to clean the little part that gets submerged in the cup, just like, and then you're done. So yes, I did. And I could make my coffee directly in my cup, which was also good. So I'm going to try that again today. Yesterday, my coffee was a little weaker than normal because when I made it in the blender, you kind of have to guesstimate how much liquid you're pouring in there and how much is going to fit into the mug. So, but when I made it directly in the cup, I was like, I could just fill this whole thing up with water. So I filled it up with water, which kind of dissipated the, the actual coffee, chocolate, milk taste. Essence. So, but yes.
Watery coffee.
Exactly. So it was just a little weaker. It was still chocolatey and delicious, but I'm going to try that again today.
Less water.
Yes. Latanya said, good morning, everyone. Flying back to Pennsylvania today. My Thanksgiving vacation is over and I have to quarantine when I get back. I know, right? But hopefully you enjoyed it with your family.
Yay.
Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Bayou Princess. Glad that you guys are here today.
I know. Good morning, Kelly and Bayou Princess.
He said, I enjoy eating way too much to even attempt an extended or long fast. I enjoy eating too. But for some reason, I enjoy fasting as well. I enjoy not having to think about food. So yeah, that helps.
Over time.
Chris said, I'm telling you,
it's fasting is still a concept.
Well, he does it like, without really realizing it. But you do fast. So yeah, TC said, dug out my winter coat and I'm off. I'm off to work. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Yay,
good to see you,
coat
TC.
Ready.
I know, right?
Winter coat.
Chris
ready.
said, I'm telling you, immersion build blenders are the bomb. I use one to make, 3 times keto chow at a time in a gallon pitcher. Split it into 3 bottles for storage.
He probably has one of those restaurant
quality
immersion blenders.
I know that would be too tall for mine, but that's really neat. Which I practicar mi español esta mañana, and immersion blender in Spanish is la batidora. So that's at least that's what they tell me. I was like, why do I need to learn how to say immersion blender in Spanish? But hey, comes in handy.
La batidora. Is it L or la? La batidora.
La. Because it ends in an A. So generally most things that end in an A.
See, I'm learning stuff too.
You are. Look at you.
Let's go to Mexico.
No.
Get us all the La Batedoras.
No. You're so cute. Aurelia said, Booty Turns Levy broke her coffee pot the same time and has been doing Starbucks. I was watching her stories today. She was like, normally I look forward to coffee. And then I'm like, it's Starbucks. And I was just like, I feel the same way. Like Starbucks, schmarbucks. So, yes. Melanie said, I used the buy one, get one free promo code and only one arrived. One of what? That's horrible.
What was else in the box? Like some old
Yes,
peanuts.
Chris said, I think that's just blender without the immersion part. Exactly. Like, because they showed a regular blender and an immersion blender and they were called the same thing. And I was just like, interesting.
I know. Very cool.
JJ said, Autumn, are you still drinking the Zip Fizz? I miss the shakes. I am drinking Zip Fizz, not as often as I used to, because I used to make them a prerequisite for exercising, but now I don't. So I'm just like, I need to exercise. Zip Fizz or not, I have to exercise, Well,
I think what also helped was the gallon water challenge you did.
Yes.
Because you had to drink so much water that you really didn't want to smush Zip Fizz into there. So you abstained for a month, and then from that you're just like, I'll try to slowly mix it back.
Yeah, like it's kind of like as needed sort of thing, and so I don't necessarily need it as much as I used to, which I should actually drink because it is full of great electrolytes that I'm sure I do need. But no, I haven't been drinking it honestly. For the past week because I haven't been exercising. Like besides like streaker. 15 minutes of light, whatever.
The holiday week just affected everything.
Exactly. So no, I still drink it. I just I'm trying to slowly just not as much.
We smush it back into your not in super heavy.
Rashana said, speaking of challenges, Nicole Burgess has some weekly challenges this month in preparation for 75 Hard. Is she doing 75 Hard too? That'll be great. So I got a pre-challenge in order to get ready for my challenge.
Wow.
I mean, I'll look to see what her challenges are because
pre-challenge prep.
Because I am a believer in preparing. Like you can't go from not doing nothing to like
doing everything. Now,
just on January 4th, I'm going to be the type of person that works out, 2 times a day and reads the book.
It's a smart idea to slowly start up that hill.
Yes, exactly. I do have a book, though, that I have to read. Me and Amber are reading this together. It's called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. So I'm probably honestly going to finish this before the month is up, but I'll get another book to read for the Turning Page Challenge. So
that could be your 75 Hard.
I know. Well, like I said, I might have to finish it before then.
I'm just going to tell them about it.
No. Absolutely not. Chris said, all right, I got to go in a minute. There are 3 kids that got to start their remote learning for the next week, and it sucks classes. You right.
Oh,
I know, right? Like, how many computers does everyone need to have? That is crazy. So Melanie said, BOGO, Keto Crate and only one arrived. Maybe they'll arrive separately because I've seen situations where the Keto Crates have arrived separately.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. So Cece's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and the family. Hello. So I am busy today. Amber came over today. We talked about a lot of stuff that we're going to do, pretty much how we're going to move forward in the new year with our business. It was good, but it was also like daunting because it's just like, oh, that's a lot, but I'm excited because it's all stuff that I like to do. It's just like, eek. So, I'm excited I'm not excited. I have to go to the shop today. I don't really want to leave the house. The whole weather situation we talked about. So I know, right? Richard, what do you got going on today?
Let's see. Just a little housework.
Oh, just a little housework, he says. Oh, also, we've decided that a new family tradition is that we're going to put up the Christmas decorations the first Saturday in November from now on. December, you're right. December from now on.
That'll be a big difference.
Because Richard was like, December's Christmas season. I wouldn't mind having the tree up, the entire Christmas season. And I was like, okay, if we have to. I mean, that's a good compromise. So, yeah.
I mean, it's just sitting there.
It is just sitting there, so.
And it adds to the ambiance. We get to show off all the ornaments a little longer.
Yes, exactly. I like the ornament. I guess they make me happy. Aurelia said, Autumn, are you going to do monthly weight loss again? Think your last update was in September. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if I'm going to make it a point to do it monthly or just like whenever I talk about it. Like, I don't do really good with like deadlines to reach certain goals. Like if I know that like a weigh-in is on the first of the month, I'll start to do extreme activities the week before because I'm like getting ready for my weigh-in. And then right after I weigh myself, I'm like, woo, now that that's done and I know I don't have to do it again for another month,
you can relax.
I'll be a little crazy for the first week or two, So
Isn't
it's just
like a diet pattern right there.
I mean, yeah, that's something that it's not. Yeah, that's not super duper healthy for me. I do keep track of my weight every day. So it's not that my weight's not important. It's just like the formal aspect of weighing for the simple fact of showing you guys. I don't know. But like I said, I do weigh myself. I do measure myself. I do all of that stuff. It's just, I don't know.
Well, you're also in a better mental space as well than you used to be when it was, because it's like now you're just more, confident in your own skin and just, what's required to get to where you need to be.
Yeah. I'm more results focused, as in I want to make sure that I'm more action focused on what I can do. So I want to work out every day and do those sorts of things and not necessarily the result of the weight, Exactly. Rashana said Richard finally got his way. I mean, I didn't know that it was important to him. Richard is so acquiescent in nature that it's like, okay, whatever you want to do, I'll do it too. So we're just going to do that. But now that I know, like, oh, you actually actively want the Christmas tree to go up sooner, then we could definitely do that. I just didn't know that.
No, it was okay. I didn't vocalize it enough.
You didn't, but that's fine.
Like last year, it was just, you doing your thing.
Yes, last year it was me doing my thing.
And this year it's just like, especially since December is such a long month.
Yes.
And this is the best holiday that you love the most.
It is the holiday I love the most. Let's just enjoy.
Squeeze this orange.
Dry. Dana's here, says, good morning, Whack fam. I'm back. I hope everyone had a blessed Thanksgiving. I'm so glad that you're back, Dana. Yes, I hope you had, as good a time with your family as you could. And I'm hoping that you guys are healing and everything is okay. But I'm glad that you're back. Treva said, I'm going to do minimal decorating this year. I usually decorate like the Griswolds from National Lampoon's Christmas, even though I live alone. Dee says hello from the car. No, we were talking about that, like either yesterday or a couple of days ago about just like multiple trees, multiple like different themes. I was just like, that's a lot.
Who puts up 3 or 4
trees in your house?
3 or 4 themes.
So yeah,
theme trees, themed rooms.
Or rather said, what was your preference for putting up the tree, Autumn? Normally, I only keep the tree up for 2 weeks. I put it up the week before Christmas, and I take it down like after New Year, like the weekend after New Year. So it was like a 2-week ordeal for me. But now we're just gonna move it up for the whole month of December. So for instance, Christmas is on like what, Saturday the 25th. Friday the 25th. Either way, it wasn't going to go up to like the 19th. Yes. Then I'm taking it down like the 3rd. You know, like I
very procedural.
Yeah, but now I'm just like, okay, well, we could expand it whenever we want. JJ said, Autumn, I did over 20,000 steps yesterday. I was on a roll. Never did that in my life. Where were you going? Like, what were you doing? Just walking around your house? I mean, that's amazing. If you're in like Disney World, that makes sense. Or if you're like walking, New York City. But wow, that's awesome. So. Yes. Gigi said, okay, Richard, she already said yes. Don't get the tree taken away. I know, right? So no, there's nothing he can do to cancel Christmas because that is my favorite time of the year. So.
I was like, you get to show off the ornaments more.
See, Treva said I have 4 trees. What is wrong with you people? See? Wow.
And they all have to be the same size.
Harris said, I put a tree in every room of my house. I mean, when I tell you, I've never heard of this before. Like in my 35 years of living.
They make tabletop trees and big corner trees and huge. Like, let's just put different
corner trees.
Like the corner of the room. And they make like huge like centerpiece.
It's a corner tree. No. That doesn't make any sense.
It's not the kind you put like in a big room walking in, like huge multi-story tree.
Jasara's here. Says, good morning, Wark fam. Long time no see. I'm glad that you're here, Jasara. JJ said, I decided to exercise and it was just walking around the city. Well, that is amazing.
That's a great way to exercise.
I know that's really nice.
Well, because also you step. You're like, hey, get back home.
Gotta go back. Exactly. Harris said, I love Christmas more than my birthday. Oh, me too. Absolutely. 100%. So I don't mind. 50-50. Kathy says, I know someone who has 12 trees. 12. I can barely get one done. 12. How big is your house? I don't understand.
And they all better not be real.
Lisa said my tree will be up maybe by the 20th. I just don't want to. I know, right? Oh, Cece said I've heard of people paying $500 or more for trees. No, absolutely.
Those must be those multiple story ones I was talking about.
Wow. Treva said 2 are full size, 7 foot. One is a slim 9-foot tree. And 1 is 4 foot for my room. You put a tree in your bedroom? No, I gotta have a tree when I wake up. Like, no, that is amazing. A slim 9-footer is pretty great, though. So.
No, that is neat. And are each one different themes, or is it all like a central theme?
I know. Are they different themes? That's interesting. I'd like to.
Well, we heard yesterday somebody had they played the whatever NFL game.
Yeah, so Dr. Wise had like a Steelers tree, which I was like, oh, that's an interesting thing to think
Especially
about.
If you collect ornaments over time, you got a bunch of old Steelers ornaments.
Yes, I mean, I feel like that's like an Etsy person's dream. It's like this Steelers Christmas ribbon and these Steelers ornaments and these Steelers
Broncos or whatever fan you are.
Treva said, I'll eventually have one for each bedroom. I bought my sister a new tree last year. It was $1,000. It was gorgeous and 12 feet. Like. But see, I want a big tree like that, like eventually too. Like when we move into our forever home that is going to have like a large open living area, I do want a larger tree, like one of those
like a 12-foot tree.
Yeah, I mean
that's where you need like a ladder to climb up.
Yeah, exactly. Is that how you put them together, like with the ladders and stuff? I'm
probably
excited.
A scaffold. You have to put 2 ladders across each other.
Kelly said, I don't have the patience to fluff my tree, so it looks sad. It's just a bunch of like individual like little spokes. You have to you have to
pull them out.
Oh my goodness!
You don't do that on real ones though, right? Real ones are just
real ones. You can't do that.
But they got that wonderful pine smell throughout.
Melissa said pencil or slim trees are the way to go for me this year. Have 2 and they're perfect. Yeah, now that'd be something that I'd be interested in seeing. It's just like a little.
Now, what's the difference between a slim and a regular?
Well, like a regular tree is like fat, like
the traditional.
Yeah, slim tree is kind of like. They're like,
how do you decorate those same way?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see how it looks. So yes. Gail said, I just thought of Richard the other day when Joe and Rachel did a full day of eating video and he cleaned his Blackstone. I mean, good for you guys. That's all I'm saying. Treva said each tree matches the room it's in. I like fancy pants trees. I do not care about fancy pants trees.
Nice.
So. Roshana said, Treva, please tell me she keeps it up all year. If a tree is $1,000, it's going to be displayed all year.
You might
so
have to redesign that.
Yeah, she does it on a ladder. Okay, that makes sense. So
and she has to. And I was like one further and get some painting ladders and
I see that.
Wooden planks on the sides of it. You can walk around it.
Melissa said slim trees hold a good amount of decorations. Yeah, that's
interesting.
I like our tree. I think when I bought it was only $99. And I've used it for the past 5 or 6 years. So tradition. I don't feel the need to change that anytime soon. So yeah, we're gonna ride that tree till the wheels fall off. Now, but also I know. But that being said, I think they last a lot longer because you only use them once a year. Yeah. If a tree was up all the time, maybe it'd be more apt to be worn and torn over the years. But since you only, maybe that's also why my trees lasted so long, because I've only had it up for 2 months, for 2 weeks for the past 7 years. So
that's how my family normally after Thanksgiving the tree goes up at my mom's house, and then after New Year's the tree comes down. So 1 month, and I don't remember ever buying a new one. So I think we still have the same one from decades ago. Awesome. It's still. Peg A still fits in the slot B.
Exactly. You're right. Pretty much. Matreya said, we don't put up an inside tree. We have 2 indoor cats and a Pomeranian. We decorate the pines outside. Cats. I feel like cats be in trees.
Is that also where you put the gifts?
On the outside, exactly. We're talking about the tree, the presents going outside, in the cold snow.
Go get them.
Treva said the trees go up on 12/1 and come down on 1/2. All decorations, for that matter. Wow, any longer, and I'm talking about you. That's so funny. Mine are generally the weekend after the New Year. Yeah. So it's not necessarily by date; it's by day of the week. Exactly. So they go up the first Saturday in December, and they come down the first Saturday in January. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
I love the circle.
Yeah. Okay, so I fasted yesterday. Last night my stomach was growling like nobody's business, and I was just like, "Girl, boo, you are not hungry. I don't want to hear any of that, So figuratively and literally, you know what I'm saying? So I stepped on the scale this morning, and it was 186.4. That is a loss of, that's a loss of 6.2 pounds. So basically, cool thing is, I'm essentially right back to where I was the day before the Sunday or the Saturday cheat day. So
expunged all that.
Everything that was lodged up in there. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So, chaos in my belly. So I'm happy about that. I'm even more looking forward to fasting again today. It's let's just keep going, chugga. So
goes to show you're really becoming in tune with your body.
Yes,
and, what's required.
And my body's bouncing back down.
When you understand what you put in and what comes out.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. But Trey says, no, we don't do gifts amongst ourselves, just gift exchanges. If we want something big, we do a family gift. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's not a lot of presents to open and unwrap under the tree, I guess.
See, that's the thing about me is I still got that little kid at heart. So I would still like at least 2 or 3 gifts.
Exactly. Tanya said y'all joke, but Aurelia said the other day that her family made her go outside to open presents. Yeah, exactly. There was real presents outside. That's where the presents were.
I thought that was where the gifts go. The tree's outside. Sometimes you got to do.
Treva said, I was wondering if we were still doing the scale thing. We didn't do it yesterday unless I blinked. I weighed myself. I wrote it down yesterday. It was a lot. Maybe I skimmed over it because I was like, eek! It was so much. But I am. But yeah, I'm bouncing back down, making my way back down. Yeah. So, but I am not, I'll tell you this, I am not fasting today in order to get that number lower. If anything, I'm fasting today, A, because I can, and B, to get myself back on my regular fasting schedule, you know? So
because of the holidays.
Yes. If it was torture and if I truly felt like I wanted to eat today, then I would. But I'm totally good fasting right now.
Back to where you are mentally.
Yes.
You're just in a much better place now as far as your whole body.
Yes. My whole body. Exactly.
Your mind, your body, your whole chi.
Yeah, nice.
Your aura is beautiful.
No, now we're just naming all sorts of existential things. Exactly. I love it. body and cheat. Okay. No. You guys, can we talk about how super disappointed I am because I invested in a VPN yesterday, which don't get me wrong, everyone could stand to use a VPN, so it was a good investment no matter what. But for the sole purpose of being able to change the source location, like the source country of my internet connection, so that I could connect to different Netflixes to get the new Outlanders that were out, and they are not anywhere. Like, can someone tell me where Outlander season 4 is currently streaming?
You don't have to go to the channel that it comes on.
Stars.
Yes.
So
buy the app
I said that there is so there's a 7-day free trial from Stars, and I said maybe over Christmas we can do that, and then that way it really set up. But I was like, I bought this VPN for the express purpose of being able to watch Outlander, and it's not there. I know it's not there, but I mean, everybody needs a VPN, so it's not too bad. But I was just like, that hurt my feelings yesterday. So I know, right? So I'm officially done with Outlander. Now, I've gotten to them.
Well, you're not done with it. You just can't see it.
I can't watch the rest of it. There's 2 whole seasons out there. There's 26 episodes that I can't watch
until we get this free trial.
I've watched a few interviews of the cast and stuff like that, and I was they do sound the same. I can't watch all the behind the scenes stuff because
all the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, I was like, because as far as the current world knows, there's 2. They're at the end of the 5th season, so they're all talking about stuff that happens.
See,
and I'm like,
I remember you pre Outlander.
Exactly.
Such a different person, this one.
I love Outlander, though.
Apparently so, yes.
Kathy said, hubby is investigating where to find the last 2 seasons of Outlander. I'll tell you what I find. Yes, I will do anything. And now that I have a VPN, tell him, think global, okay? If he's like, oh, it's on Amazon Prime in New Zealand, I can do that now. Tell me where I can find it. That's all I'm saying. Trina said, I made Swedish meatballs, deviled eggs, and cream of crab soup yesterday to get me back on track from the holidays. I need food that is just as delicious and that I love to get it together. Cream of crab soup sounds pretty good, though.
I'm a big fan of seafood.
What is it? So is Swedish meatballs about the gravy, or is there something about the meatball itself that makes it Swedish? I don't like deviled eggs. My family loves deviled eggs. I do not want.
You don't like hard boiled eggs, no matter what.
Exactly.
Shape they take.
Yeah, if they're in egg, if they're in salads,
no matter how seasoned they are.
No, I don't like the hard boiled. Arada said there are YouTube shows, videos that show you how to watch UK shows. Yes, but it still doesn't work if they're not even released in the UK either. Yeah. If they were available in the UK, I know how to watch them. Yeah, exactly. So no, I'm not reading that, Kathy. That's a spoiler. But I don't know where you are in the series, but okay. Let's see. He said, I use my VPN so I can download free TV shows. Yeah. Yes. Look, you guys, a whole other world of Netflix was opened up for me when I now that I can search it from any server, but there's still no Outlander. That is the problem. So yes.
You're so good.
D says, I hope I have better luck finding season 3 of Discovery from Pakistan and then Netflix with us. Is that start? I want is Star Trek Discovery somewhere too, because I'm not getting CBS All Access. I'm just not. I think it's the gravy. Okay. Trina said, I'll post the recipe in the group. My deviled eggs are mixed and topped with shrimp. No.
No way. You don't like seafood.
I would like the cream of crab soup recipe, though. That is something I think I could get down with. So.
But yes, I hear you, Trina.
No. Okay. That being said, I think I made a smart choice today because I don't like to feel rushed with my workouts. So by the time Amber left, I was just like, I'm not going to have time to drop off the dogs, to exercise, to do everything I want. So I didn't attempt to do that. But I was like, while I have this 40 minutes here, I'm going to practicar mi español.
That's when you did it.
So see, my Spanish is already done.
Nice.
And now I can go work out right now.
I love
so that. That's what I'm going to do.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah.
That's where you learned about the El Integral.
La Batidora.
La Batidora.
Yeah. Hey. Exactly.
I can mimic stuff.
Oh, I can mimic. Me too. That's my problem.
I will never know how to use it.
That is my problem.
I won't know what happens when the time comes.
Exactly. When something deviates ever so slightly from everything that I've rehearsed and practiced, it all goes to hell. So I know how that feels. Okay, well, have a great day, everybody. I got a busy day here. I got to exercise, and then I'm going to go to the shop, meetings upon meetings, and all sorts of stuff. I hope everyone had a great holiday, and onward to Christmas. Yay! I'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Yes. Bye.
That's your grits.
No, kiss. He said, "That's your grits, everyone." It's kiss my grits, you monster.
I love you. No.